Guys, well, Vinyl Appreciation Society got an interesting episode here for you. It'll be like part first listen, which is our show where we kind of talk about hearing an album for the first time and what we think about it, and then part unboxing. So I have a record with me. This is Voyager by 311. It's not really an unboxing because it's out of the box and you can see what it is, but as you can maybe see, this is still sealed, and so I thought it'd be fun to bring it in and open it in front of the camera. 311 has been a band that I have loved since like 1996, I think, when the Blue album came out. I was 13 years old. I heard Don't Stay Home on the radio, and I was like, man, this song is amazing. I found out who it was. I went and bought the record. This was before Down had come out as a single, and the first track on the album was Down. Heard that, blew me away, and I was just like captivated immediately, and I became a huge 311 fan from that moment onward. And so Transistor, God, what else is from that era? Sound System, from Chaos, Evolver, like all of those records, that string of albums, I was absolutely obsessed with them, like a diehard 311 fan all through that time. I saw them on the From Chaos tour in Worcester, Massachusetts, so that would have been probably like March of 2002. And 311 has been a big band, not just for me, but like throughout my family. Like I have two brothers, they're both big 311 fans. My dad is actually a 311 fan. My wife's brother, so my wife is from Omaha, my wife's brother actually went to high school with some of the members of 311, is friends with Chad Sexton, who's the drummer of the band. And so his daughter, my niece, her first concert was 311, and my nephew, so my brother's son, his first concert was 311, and the two of them are only about a month apart in age, so it's kind of this weird symbiosis. And my little brother, I think his first concert was 311 too. My dad took him to see them, and they were invited on the tour bus afterwards because they're like, hey, look, here's this little kid seeing 311, and my dad and my little brother like hung out with Peanut and talked to him and stuff. But I will say that after Evolver, so Evolver is one of my favorite 311 records, came out in 2003. After that, my relationship with new 311 material has been kind of hit or miss. So, like, Don't Tread on Me, I listened to maybe, like, once. Uplifter, I liked a lot when it came out, but I don't revisit a lot. And then there was, like, Monolith and Universal Pulse, I think, are the next two records. And I kind of think of those as, like, a unit because I didn't hear either one of them until after they both come out. And I went back and listened to them. Like, these albums are pretty good. I enjoy these. But I kind of missed the era in which they came out. And then Mosaic is a weird album for me because, as you may know, John Feldman, who is the songwriter, singer, guitarist of Goldfinger, the punk band, produced a lot of that album, and he co-wrote some of the album, and it sounds like Goldfinger, and it's weird, and when I listen to it, I'm like, I'd rather be listening to old school 311 or old school Goldfinger than this weird mixture of the two bands. I don't think it's bad, it's just so weird to me to hear those sounds combined in one place that I feel like I'd rather be listening to one or the other. So anyway, flash forward to this year, and Voyager came out July 12th, I think, of 2019. And I heard the singles that were released in advance of this album, and I really enjoyed them, but I didn't think much of it. I didn't go out and listen to the record really when it came out, and then my brother-in-law texted me and was like, hey, 311 Day 2020 is going to be in Las Vegas. So I live in LA. Las Vegas is not that far from here. You can drive there. It's only like 5 hours or something. Do you want to go? And I've never been to a 311 Day, and it was kind of too hard to say no to that. So I was like, yes, let's do it. So he got the tickets, and I was like, all right, fine, I got to go and listen to their new record. And I absolutely loved it. I love this album. This is my favorite 311 album since Evolver, like hands down. It reminds me kind of Evolver, Transistor, and a little bit of From Chaos. Like if you stuck those three records in a blender, like it has everything that you would love about old 311 records and reminded me of why I love 311 in the first place. It's melodic, it's heavy, it has awesome riffs, it has the ska and reggae influence, it's very melodic. It's just a really, really great record, and it introduces some new sounds into the mix too. And so I was sending tracks from this record to my brother, and as a surprise present, just for the hell of it, I guess, he bought me what is the this is a double LP blue splatter vinyl edition of Voyager. So we're gonna do like that's my spiel on this record. It's just really good. If you like 311, especially that old school 311 sound, I think you'll really dig this record. It really brings me back to why I fell in love with this band in the first place, and I've really loved listening to it, and I can't wait to dig into it on vinyl. So we're going to set up like a little over-the-shoulder shot here, and I'll unwrap this, and we can have a peek at it, and then it'll be out of your hair. How many journeys on the strip? I say how much time till I live to rip? I don't want to die, just give me 6. 6 more rounds till I feel equipped. Take the names of the single fist, smash the dreams into little bits.
Long days, finally longer.